With the collective anxiety of public servants, their creditors and dependents allayed for now, given the news Thursday that salaries would be paid as normal for the month of April, focus was again shifted to the management of this current crisis. Speaking ahead of Thursday's sitting of the Upper House of Parliament, Independent Senator Adrian Augier says he was relieved by the payment as per normal for the public servants. Augier, an economist by training, says the part payment in bonds in lieu of cash would have had a ripple effect on an economy still reeling from the COVID-19 shock.
There may not be an alternative, but bonds definitely takes money out of circulation, and that's not exactly what we need right now, but we may not have an option. We need more information to make that judgment.
The independent senator says too often in difficult times, support is given to those at the very top and the very bottom of the socio-economic scale. But he says the middle is where the focus should be directed.
We have a tendency to take care of the very top and the very bottom. The middle is actually what keeps your economy turning over. People like yourselves, small business owners, people who are self-employed, not necessarily the poor and the desperate who you have to take care of under social programs, but economic programs have to hit the middle of the economy, because there are a lot of people who can take care of themselves with a little handout or a little hand up, and they do not need to be classified among the poor and the desperate. Those are social programs. Economic programs should address the middle order. There are many people who just need a small help to get through this, and we don't want them to end up being dependent on the state. We want to make sure that they stay viable for as long as possible.
There have been persistent calls by parliamentarians for more information from the government in order to help their participation in the debates and to come up with evidence-based counter-suggestions. Augier echoed that call.
But we need more information on exactly what the state of finances is so that we can make a more reasoned judgment as to how desperate the situation is.
This is only the start for St. Lucia of the impact of this national and global crisis. There's a long and rocky road ahead with few signs of support from traditional allies who are themselves struggling to deal with their own situations. There's a call for the government to broaden the range of participants as it seeks to reduce the impact of this crisis. Stanley Lucian for the HTS News Force.